Alright, Sky Viper M200 nano drone. Do a little bit of an unboxing and we'll test it out and see how it goes. So this drone, little mini quadcopter, comes with the remote control, and it comes with 4 replacement propellers. Charging cable via, it's a USB with a proprietary little connector right there. It's kind of hard to see. Anyway. And of course the little quad. The quad is very, very small. Very small. It sits in the palm of my hand. No, I'm not saying I have small hands or anything, but it's definitely very small. But this is a very neat little quad. I think it's definitely meant for more so indoor flying. Sorry, the camera is trying to focus apparently on the background more than anything right now. But there it is. Right there. And there's a little on-off switch on the back of it where the charging port is. You can kind of see that right here, right on top. Push it over. It's got really nice little red LED lights on the back and green on the front. So let's test out its flying capabilities. A couple things to look at when you're looking at this drone. The green lights are the front and the red lights are on the back. There are trim buttons as well on this, so if it is continuing to rotate to the left or right, you can adjust that down here to the left and right. If it's moving to the left or right, drifting, or drifting forward or backward, there is a left and right button and forward and backward button to adjust the trim on this little mini quadcopter. And on the very top, it's sort of like the SEMA 360 version. It's called Stunt. It's the same thing. It flips whatever your directional arrow is moving. If you push that button, it will flip. And all that does is it turns off one side of the drone's helicopters or propellers and allows it to flip under itself. It's a pretty cool little trick. So anyways, we'll see if we can get a little bit of flying in here. So I'm going to be flying in mode 1, which is low sensitivity. High sensitivity mode is mode 2, and that's for more advanced flyers. And you'll notice that the quad is blinking, ready to roll. So I'm going to throttle up just a little bit, see how she rolls. And you'll notice that it is sort of drifting backwards a little bit. All right, here we go. Something to remember about this kind of a quadcopter is that if it does struggle, if you're having issues flying it, you definitely want to make sure that you can turn down the throttle quickly so you don't damage the quad or the propellers. This one is a little bit harder to control. It's moving nice. Alright, so here goes a little bit of flying technique. Whoa! Gotta make sure it doesn't hit the ceiling fan. That's important. Try this little beauty out again here. And it's just like any quad that doesn't have the GPS or the ground sensors. You got to really pay attention and know how to control the throttle, which I'm showing like I have no abilities right now. You just have to really be careful with it. Certainly a neat little flyer, though. I'd love to try it outside today, but it seems like I'm not going to get that chance with all the rain we're having currently. But there he is. Might be running out of battery considering I haven't fully charged it. I kind of flew it right out of the box just to get this video up. It's a pretty stable little flyer. Not bad. It's a neat little flyer. You can control the throttle nice. A little flip there. And there you go. Sky Viper. Makes a nice little micro drone. Feel free to ask any other questions about this little M200 Sky Viper quadcopter. If you have any, I also will mention this. This is I know I'm skipping all over the place on the information on this drone, but you can also notice that to pop off, to replace the blades, you just pop them off. They don't screw. That you can actually just pull them right up. They are secure on there, but they definitely are pretty easy to change. It's a neat little drone. It handles very well, actually. It handles very well when you do a flip. It keeps its position nice in the air. And there you have it. Definitely hard to get a good landing, but nonetheless, there you go. That is the Sky Viper M200 mini quad, nano quad. Sayonara.